Shell-shocked Democrats faced a moment of reckoning Wednesday after election night disasters not only stripped the party of a governorship, but left it in a state of panic. A brutal loss in blue-leaning Virginia and a too-close-for-comfort win in New Jersey sent Democrats a warning shot that their grip on power may be in peril.
This is a very high DEFCON rating for Democrats. That's what this small midterm election was. And unless Democrats have a major course correction in the White House and Congress, it's going to be the same DEFCON rating next year for the midterm elections nationally.
In Virginia, political newcomer Glenn Youngkin became the first Republican to win statewide office in a dozen years.
Together, we will change the trajectory of this Commonwealth.
Defeating the state's former governor, Democrat Terry McAuliffe, just a year after former President Joe Biden won the state by 10 percentage points. Youngkin found success in part by keeping former President Donald Trump at bay, focusing instead on education and cultural issues, providing a potential playbook for Republicans moving forward.
That's what Republicans have to do in 2022. They have to keep Trump's voters on their side, but at the same time, in order to win the independents and maybe even a slice of Democrats, they have to keep Trump, I would say, more than arm's length. It would be at least 2 arms length.
The first major elections of Biden's presidency held lessons for Democrats, too, revealing that an anti-Trump message is no longer enough, and that Democrats' inability to control the institutions they run is weighing on the minds of the public, with 3/4 of voters saying the stalemate in Congress was an important factor in their vote. For his part, Biden stopped short Wednesday of taking responsibility for the outcome.
Well, I think we should produce for the American people, but I'm not sure that I would be able to have changed the number of very conservative folks who turned out in the red districts who were Trump voters, but maybe.
President Biden and the Democrats had better up their game, because if they don't, then the disasters they experienced in Virginia and the near disaster in New Jersey will be repeated all over the country in November 2022. The good news for the Democrats is it's a year away. A lot can happen in a year.
And it probably will, the one potential bright spot for Democrats. Kelly Daschle, The Associated Press.